I've recently spent some time looking up how to talk to kids about trauma, so please reap the rewards of the work that I've put in. First, let's be clear what we're talking about and why. Trauma is an emotional response to a terrible event. The event may be physically or mentally harmful, and someone may experience lasting effects from it even if they weren't a direct victim of the event. Trauma, by definition, is bad, but it does not doom children to an unhealthy life. That's where caretakers come in. We can help kids cope and even thrive after experiencing a traumatic event. Here's how. First, make kids feel safe. The less their immediate world changes, the more it will give them an anchor to encourage their resilience. This means maintaining normal routines, keeping yourself calm, and confidently reassuring them as much as is possible. You have to take care of yourself before you can best take care of children, so make sure that you are taking time for your own self-care as part of this process. Second, start the conversation yourself. Don't avoid talking about traumatic events with your kids. Kids can have difficulty coping when their trusted caregivers do not have these difficult conversations with them. On the other hand, it helps kids recover when trusted caregivers initiate conversations about a traumatic event. Start by listening and finding out what they know. Ask them what they've heard and how they're feeling. Encourage positive thoughts as a path to recovery, but make sure they know that whatever feelings they're having, whether they're sad or anxious or angry, those are all okay. Correct anything that they've misunderstood about the event, but you don't have to supply a ton of extra information. And it's totally fine to say, I don't know, I'll have to get back to you about that after I've looked it up. Make sure you check in with your charges repeatedly. Your goal is to have an open-ended discussion that you start but has room for them to lead. Third, limit media exposure. Kids, and you too, do not need to be flooded with information all the time to stay well informed. And too much media exposure can increase the symptoms of trauma. It's hard to know how much media exposure is the right amount, how much will prompt conversations without increasing symptoms of trauma. So try making any plan that feels right to you, like 5 minutes for headlines every couple hours, or 5 minutes in the morning and then again in the evening. And then monitor kids and yourself for increased signs of trauma and adjust your plan as necessary. You might also try reading selected bits of stories out loud to them or listening to the radio together rather than watching a video feed of news coverage. Graphic imagery can be especially traumatic for younger kids. That's it. There's no real secret sauce to helping your kids perfectly cope with a traumatic event. You just have to try. Try to keep things normal. Try talking to them about whatever it was that happened, and then try to consume media responsibly. And that means you too. And don't be afraid to ask for help if you or your kids needs it. I'm putting some links in the video description. Stay healthy, y'all, and best of luck with whatever it was that brought you to this video. First, let's believe... Trauma is an emotional response. Oh, good grief. Trauma is an emotional response. The event may be physically or mentally. First, let's be clear.